Hello again, football fans. Welcome to Friday Night Varsity Flashback. I'm Rachel George, joined by Aaron Schoonmaker in the studio. 2010 season, first week in the books. Let's jump right into the action. Southwest Onslow was at Ashley.
And at Ashley, the whole story was about malfunctions. Before they even got on the field, the mascot couldn't get the head on straight.
Right.
That's a malfunction. Let's go to the banner. Ashley has trouble getting on the same page, can't rip through it all at the same time. Malfunction. Finally get onto the field. Chance Shepard, give him credit, he hits the receivers in the chest. They don't catch it. Offensive malfunction. I mean, we were just talking to Jason Tendall last week. He says, we're Ashley football, we're going to pass the ball. Well, if they can't catch it, you can't pass it. They go to the run. The run doesn't work. Southwest Onslow, they run away with it. All offense from there for them. 33-13, and the Stallions get the win.
Yep, definitely looking good coming off that state championship appearance last year. Go to a different game, the one I actually covered tonight. Whitefield was at Hoggard. That was a close game down in Whitefield last year, 15-9. Hoggard able to pull it off. Not this time, though. First of all, Hoggard looked good to start. The offense looked good. Javon Jenwright was hitting his passes. George Richardson was finding some seams. But then it became all Whiteville. Fuquan Thompson did pretty well. He ends up with 26 carries for 161 yards is what I had him for. Wolfpack scored 2 touchdowns in the second quarter. Hoggard manages a touchdown and then a field goal late in the second quarter. 14-9 at halftime. That would end up being the final. The Whitefield defense stopped Hoggard at every turn in the second half. Thompson continued to carry the ball, so obviously a big win for Whitefield to come up here under first-year coach Baxter Morris and beat a team like Hoggard.
And that's an impressive running back. He can go inside, he can go outside. Look for good things from him all year.
Yep, we'll keep it going. Trask was at Topsail, a county rivalry here early in the season. Commitment from the Black Hats, and that's certainly what they got tonight. They gave up an early touchdown to the Titans, but they rallied. They scored 23 points, paving a path up the middle. Devin Williams had 2 touchdowns for the Pirates, 1 rushing, 1 receiving, so that gets them off to 1 win, and certainly a good start after a 2-win season last year for the Pirates. So
absolutely, they got the Black Hats on the scoreboard now. Looks real nice. They're getting back to that commitment to that Black Hat team. So
absolutely.
Another good game today. I got a chance to see the second half of Goldsboro at New Hanover. You know, at halftime, 7-6. New Hanover was kind of struggling. Kevin Motzger comes out of the halftime, fires that team up. We had a Peyton Manning sighting on the sideline. And, you know, I really think that inspired Bates Taylor coming out. He's like, oh, Peyton Manning, let me be like him. He got a good pick from Montreal Sweet. Then he came out, he hit Raheem Hewitt. He hit Trayvon Brown a couple times to both of them. Hit both sidelines. He got a lot of help from a lot of good jump balls. Those receivers were active today. They were athletic. They went tall. They high-pointed the ball. It was fantastic to see them. And then Montreal Sweet, we know what he can do on defense with the pick we just saw. He can do it on offense. He's getting the screen pass. He's getting the handoffs. He's got some of the quickest feet in the area. Just super quick with his feet. The offense really took over for New Hanover, 27-6 in that one. So very impressive for the Wildcats.
Absolutely. And finally have a quarterback that fits the passing they've been trying to do for so many years. So a very good start for Bates Taylor in his first varsity start. Now let's take a look at the rest of the scores down the area. I'm just going to highlight a couple guys who had great games tonight. East Columbus gets its first win under head coach Toby Cassell in his first year with the program. Chris McClure, 2 touchdowns, 122 yards rushing. The Gators win 32-12. South Brunswick making a statement, going to Midway, winning 50-14. 2 guys I want to note in there. Marcus Hankins had 191 total yards and 4 touchdowns. Nawan Watts, quarterback, 2 touchdowns, 169 yards, so great showing for those guys.
And both of those guys had a great jamboree, too, so it's kind of a precursor that we saw last week.
Absolutely. Another thing of note, Laney goes up to Jacksonville, wins 23-0. Kaiwan Keys, 109 yards. Mike Sheehan, showing what they missed last year when he was out with a broken collarbone, 193 yards passing, a 60-yard touchdown in the air. Definitely good things for them. Yeah,
and that's a team, again, we saw last week, and they were committed to throwing the ball over and over and over again. So it's good to see that, good to see him connecting on passes, and good for Laney to get off that 14-game schneid.
Everything will be on StarNewsVarsity.com. We've got all the scores, photos, standings, stats, all of that is there. You can find it there. Be sure to tune in Wednesday as we look ahead to week 2, pick our games. But for this week, for Aaron Schoonmaker and myself, Rachel George, this has been Friday Night Varsity Flashback on StarNewsOnline.com.